everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic.com here. We're back and we're doing a best of one Strixhaven draft. So choices here. We have Venerable Warsinger, which is a gold card, but it's a rare and it's a strong rare. I mean, 3 mana, 3/3 Vigilance Trample that just lets you return creature cards from your graveyard to the battlefield for free. Very strong. Otherwise, there's Mage Duel, which is good removal. I think the rare is strong enough to probably first take. Rescuer's good, Trudge is good, Incaster's good, Muse is good. So many good cards in here. Summoning, one of the better lessons, but I'll go with the rare. It's a gold card, but the effect is strong. I think a lot of people hate Lure Hold too, so I feel like it's often open. Here we can take, could take the Pigment Storm. It's expensive removal, but it deals with a lot of things, and sometimes you can just deal 4 damage to your opponent with it too, which is nice, so it can win games. Otherwise, Hall Monitor is a very good aggressive card too, and it synergizes well with Warsinger since you can turn off blockers so you can get in, get stuff back. It's a card you can get back. There's also a lesson in here, but I'm okay taking the removal. Just take the Pigment Storm and be okay with it. I think I had to play with Pigment Storm for a while to fully realize how much I liked it. Here I might just take the Professor. Flies, it's good with Singer. Yeah, just good card. I like the Dust Speaker too a lot, actually. First Year is a nice cheap creature, but Professor, haven't played with the Show of Confidence, but I've played against it and I'm impressed by it. More impressed than I thought I would be. But let's just take Professor and be happy. Good evasive beater. Well, we could blow up our opponent's lands, but maybe we just take the Explosive Welcome. I don't know if that's exactly what Lorehold usually likes to do. Probably the Anatomy actually makes the most sense, since if we're trying to play something aggressive, this is something that can good off of a learn and then turn our evasive creatures or our Warsinger into something huge. That kind of makes sense. I'm okay with it. I think Explosive Welcome is better than I initially gave it credit for too, but it just seems like a good opportunity to pick up the Anatomy. So we can do the Guiding Voice. We can do the Semester's End. Semester's End is decent protection. It's also a late game kind of stagnating, like, possible game breaker. It is a rare. It's an interesting effect. I don't know how much I love it. I think it's better than I gave it credit for, but I still don't know if I want it like over just an awesome aggressive learn card here. Maybe some people don't consider Guiding Voice an awesome learn card, but I think it's a pretty excellent one. Cheap card advantage. I'm going to go with it over the rare. My gut is telling me I'm going to be happy with the Guiding Voice. We'll see if my gut is correct. All right, Dueling Coach technically has synergy with the Guiding Voice, but probably just want the Pledge Mage because it can fly. It's also a chance to get a Campus here. Not bad. Get some fixing as well as... They're valuable to have, but Pledge Mage is a pretty good one for an aggro deck too, since it can be evasive, and we can get it back with a Warsinger. Pilgrim is quite good. Another Pigment Storm might be what I want though. Like I said, it is expensive, but deals with a lot of things and it's valuable to have. Pilgrim is good too. Definitely good, but I'll go with the Pigment. I've played a bunch of Pigments before and been happy. So we can take the Thrill of Possibility, but Sudden Breakthrough if we're trying to do something aggressive to me sort of makes sense, especially with like the Warsinger. All right. So Historian, solid 2-drop. It's also Defiant Strike, which works with Pledge Mage, or Make Your Mark, which is certainly a playable combat trick, but we'll take the Historian. It's a solid playable 2-drop. Wheeling Monitor is nice. There's also Spirit Summoning, but I think Monitor looks really good here, especially if we're doing Beatdown. Like, this is where Monitor is going to shine, getting rid of blockers. We'll take the General. These are the colors for spirits, despite the fact we have 1 spirit, maybe 2 if we return that. It's also just a 2-drop beater, so we'll take the Warden, but right now we just have like the, well, oh, we got the Semester's End back. All right, well, that's cool. Neither of these cards matter for us. Whatever. Neither makes the deck. I guess we possibly could... I haven't played the Shaman, but technically a playable card. Here, maybe want the first year, probably wheel the Mentor, just get another 2-drop. Actually, I guess summoning makes the most sense. Yeah, summoning is just a solid lesson. We already have anatomy. We're looking for more learn. Tainted Pact. Interesting. Little Mystical Archive. Explosive Welcome is cool, but we're looking like we want to be a low curve deck here, so Crux of Fate is good. I like the Pass Caller. I like Study Break too. Pass Caller is cool because it can get us removal back as well. I think it's a fine aggressive card to play. Even though it's 6 mana, I still consider it just fine in an aggro. It's good with Semester's End as well. You know what? I'll take it. I think there's a lot of upside with this. I also think it could possibly wheel, but I'm going to take it over the Study Break, which is probably the next closest for me. Wow, pass the Lure Hold command. Well, I would say Lure Hold is probably open if we're getting third pick. One of the best commands, so that's cool. We'll take that. Currently, all of our removal is in the 5 mana slot, which is not ideal. Likely don't want to do the Shaman. Everything else looks fine to me, actually. I would say good. Like, the weakest card in our deck now is probably a Blood Age General, and this is the best archetype for Blood Age General, so I'm fine with it. Well, here is a pretty easy heated debate. Snarl would fix the mana. Ephemerate I don't think is that great of a card, although it's at least a good sideboard card against heavy removal decks. Elemental Summoning would be a good pickup, and getting the Pilgrim would be definitely good now, but I'm going to take the heated debate pretty easily. Get the solid removal. Well, interestingly, Stadium is probably kind of playable in a aggro deck, but I might just want the Make Your Mark. Cheap combat trick. Upside is pretty cool. And if we're trying to do aggro, it's probably better than being cute with the Stadium. Although, I think Stadium can actually win games, oddly enough. And it jumps us from 3 to 5, which is not irrelevant. But I'm still going to just take the Make Your Mark. I think it's a playable trick, so I'm happy to take it. Could take the Defiance. I think we'd take the Campus here, though. And be happy we have one for Stalemates. Dreamstrix is really good. Good Prismari cards in here. All right, Easy Shock. Actually, there's Debate here, too. I still think I like Shock more than Debate. Just because it's cheaper. And the fact that I already have a Debate. I want the Rescuer too. A lot of good cards in here for us. This is actually really challenging. But I think because we're aggro, it's probably better to take the Shock. Because that way you can just do random turn 3, 2-drop, kill that thing, attack. Because I think we are going to be fairly aggressive. All right, Assistant is very good. Could take the Annihilation though. I think we go with Annihilation. I really like Assistant. It's one of my favorite cards in the set, but Annihilation to me makes way more sense since we have Summoning, we've got Pump, and now we'd have Removal for everything too. Because remember, it deals with non-land permanents, so it's pretty nice to have. First year, I might just take the 2-drop over the Mentor. I actually like Mentor. I think it's a fine card, but first year in here with the pumps that we have, this can dish out a lot of damage pretty quickly. All right, we got an Assistant anyway. I'll take it. I like how we're looking. I think the deck looks good. We've got Shock, Heated Debate, Double Pigment Storm, Lure Hold Command, so removal is looking good. I'll take another Pigment Storm. I can probably play a bunch of them too. Getting the Snarl is actually nice. Pilgrim would be... I think Pilgrim is actually an important... As much as I want free fixing, Pilgrim is actually important for this deck. With the amount of 5-drops we have, we kind of need this. I'll just cut the letter we're not going to play. Plus, it's a Spirit, which is, relevant for, like, Blood Age General sometimes. Here, they're both good cards. I guess I'll just take the Moment. Yeah, it looks good. Semester's End. So into the battlefield effects that we have that are good. Like, ooh, open Urza's Rage, huh? Well, that's cool. I think it's an easy Urza's Rage here. Burn spell that, if you get ridiculously flooded, turns into 10 damage to their face. I've definitely killed with 10 damage to face before. Probably wheel the Mentor again. Maybe wheel the Pledge Mage, which I think I would prefer. Just because it can fly over top. Rise of Exodus, more expensive stuff. Not exactly what we need, but Rise of Exodus is just such a good card that I think we take it here and be happy about it. So we can take the Dust Speaker, could take the Anatomy. Dust Speaker is cool. It randomly... It anti-synergy with, like, Pass Caller, but it does give you free spells. Our deck's so expensive, I don't think we need the Dust Speaker. I might just take another Campus. We already kind of are probably going to have a deck. Could take another Anatomy, too, but Campus just is a good card. Helps the mana base, too. So, ooh. Environmental Sciences. Love this card. Nice pickup for us, too. Yet another tool to find with our Learn cards. Although we didn't get as much Learn as I would have liked. Easy Heated Debate here. We only have 10 creatures, is that right? We do have Summoning though, right? Just one? I guess we're a little bit creature light. That could be a problem. This is a creature too though. Alright. Well, I'm hoping we find more creatures, especially on the wheel. But for now, I'm just going to take premium removal. So, Stonerise Spirit can be good, and it's a 2-drop. But this might be a good opportunity to take the Mentor as well. Especially if we can pull stuff out of our graveyard. I think we can, right? We have, at least a few things so we can scry. I think the Spirit would actually be good here, though. Evasive, and it can make other things evasive, but I'll take the Mentor. It's okay. With all the removal we have, probably won't need Sudden Breakthrough is my guess. May not even need the Make Your Mark. Could randomly take the Divine Gambit. It's one of my least favorite types of removal spells. I've kind of gone in depth on this. Could take another Make Your Mark, but I don't even know if the first one's making it. Reflective Golem. We've got Guiding Voice. And technically, I guess, Sudden Breakthrough, but we're probably not playing it. I don't need any of this. I'll just take the Divine Gambit. Claim the Firstborn, another Mentor. Probably just take the Mentor. Actually, Access Tunnel, but do we have enough creatures? We're at like 12. Probably need the Mentor just in case we're creature light. I'm going to take the Pledge Mage over the third Mentor. These Pledge Mages can win games. Thrilling Discovery, Approach, Expel. Expel's not... Doesn't really matter. We're not playing any of them. Probably not doing the Divine Gambit. I think our removal just is better. Probably not going to do the Make Your Mark. Could do 16 lands. Well, I guess if we're wheeling Dust Speaker, I'll consider it. But yeah, it's probably too many 5-drops. Although we could just be a 17 land deck. I'll just take the Uncommon. I'm not going to play Star Pupil. Take the Uncommon. You know, we're kind of a not ideal hybrid of beatdown and win in the late game, which I don't love. You probably want to do one or the other, but I think there's enough goodies in here to definitely steal some games. So we've got high value stuff. And I think we did end up with enough creatures. We'll find out. How many? Did I just get the one summoning? Let's type in lesson so we can look at what we got. Inkling. All right, well, got all the tools I always like to have, so that's cool. I don't think we got that much Learn, though, right? Just Rise of Exodus and Guiding Voice. Was that it? Yeah, shockingly low number of Learn, unfortunately. But I guess Pass Caller to get it back is not bad. Let's get rid of these lands for now. Just get rid of all the lands. So I have to make 2 cuts unless I want to do 16. 16 sounds too dangerous to me. I think we're going to have to play this much top end, which I don't love. But 14, it's really like 15 creatures at least, right? Because I have like a non-creature card somewhere. I thought I did. Maybe it's just the Inkling summoning, but I thought there was another one. I feel like I'm overlooking it. Oh, the Lower Hold command. Okay. So we really have 15 creatures. 16 if you include the summoning, which I do. So technically I could cut a creature. I don't know if I want to, but I can. Probably be a 3-drop if I did, and it would probably be like a mentor. Because I think Dust Speaker upside is still enough where I want it, despite having a lot of 5-drops. You could see cutting a mentor, and then we probably cut a non-creature card, which might be Semester's End. We have cool Enter the Battlefield effects, Pass Caller, Assistant. Like, that is cool synergy, because you can get it back. Not that you need to, but you can get it back with Pass Caller too. It's kind of cool. It's anti-removal. I just feel like I like all of my other stuff more. Like, I don't want to cut my Learn. I want my removal. So Semester's End to me kind of feels like the odd man out. You could say you could just cut a Pigment Storm, but I like our removal suite too. If you look, we've got what? We've got Shock. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 solid removal spells. A good amount of early to mid game. Not as much early game as I would like, but I like the deck. I think it looks pretty good. We've got double white and double red, but we do have the 2 campus, which is cool. So we can do those. And I guess we'll do an extra white or red. I guess we need the extra white earlier, but the Pilgrim also digs up white. And we are heavier red. All right, I'll do the extra red. Hopefully we don't get punished by our mana base. I mean, we have 2 campus. It's pretty good fixing for this format, actually. All right, it's an interesting deck. A lot of people hate Lorehold, but I mean, this is a good Lorehold build, I think. So we'll run it like this. We'll see you round 1. All right, game 1, this is a keep. It's a good hand. We've got Historian into Pledge Mage with Heated Debate, so that's cool. I think we'll just debate the Spirit. And get in for 5 here. It's actually an okay trade for us. So we're a land away from Pigment Storm and Historian. 2 of our 3 6-drops? Or actually, I guess we just have both of our 6-drops in hand. Sure. That's a good one. Let's go for lethal here. Sure. Alright. So we have him dead with Lorehold command now, which is cool. Alright. We'll see you for the next one. It's a good hand. First year into Pledge Mage. Eventually can do Rise of Exodus to find whatever we need at the time, I suppose. It's a cool looking land. So we probably play an assistant just because otherwise we're waiting like 3 turns to get double Rise of Exodus. Although now, yeah, now we probably wait. So I might just Pigment Storm Zimone. Not sure. Oh, they didn't hit a land there either, huh? Wow. Okay. Well, let's go Storm on... Sure. So we have Rise of Exodus now we can do, and then Assistant it back. Although I might still want to Assistant the Storm. But if we do Rise of Exodus, we can get the Anatomy, which might be the best pick, so we'll see. See if they Mage Duel. Makes sense. Second Pigment Storm again. This might be a decent opportunity to just do Assistant and get back the Pigment Storm, and then we can just start going off with Pigment Storms and Rise of Exodus. I kind of like that. They like know it's coming now, and it didn't make the best use of mana, but I also net a 2/1, and I don't really need to draw any more lands. And having these 3 removal spells in hand is actually quite good, so I'm okay with this. Sure. So I think we'll just Pigment Storm the Trickster. Just because it kind of opens an avenue for aerial attack here. Then we can do Rise of Exodus on the Pledge Mage, which I think we will do. Just turn off the life gain. We'll take the Anatomy, actually. So, Pigment Storm is close to lethal. It's just not quite there. We can deal 3 to them, but we'll also have 2 lethal flyers, so that's a good thing to note. So I think the plan is probably just Pigment Storm Zimone. And now we can do Anatomy too, so that's probably good enough. Alright, we'll do the Anatomy on the Pledge Mage. Guess they could have Snow Day here. I don't want to attack with the first year because they have the Pledge Mage that they can pump. Sure. So now we need to be able to Pigment Storm something here and deal 1, which is important. So we'll probably do, guess we'll do Pilgrim. I don't mind shuffling these away either because we have more burn in our deck. I mean, do I really want them on top? Maybe I do. And then we'll just go for this. I don't actually know if I want those on top. That's tough. So basically they need just 2 spells and they can get out of it. Or 1 pump spell. Alright. Cool. We'll see you for the next one. This one I think we'll snap Maul. We've got all white spells, no white mana. It's not a good idea for us. This is fine though, and then we'll probably just dump the Pledge Mage because we're quite a ways away from that. Although technically I guess we're just a white mana away because then we could still find environmental science. So what are they going to take? The Heated Debate or the Guiding Voice? Probably Debate, right? Just have to deal with one of them instead of two. That makes sense. I mean, we don't have white mana either. Alright, that's kind of perfect, so. And we're going to do the environmental. Mostly because I can cast it right now and it just sets us up for a Professor, as well as any potential double white we find. Dust Speaker's looking pretty solid here too. I mean, we can do it 3 times already. It's actually crazy how many times we can do it this early. So technically don't even need to Heated Debate that. So I don't think that I will. Alright, so we'll go land, pass. It's a pretty solid one. So, can also sack and draw some cards here, which is good. Got some serious choices. They're out of cards in hand too. So, if I attack with everything, their blocks are still pretty good, even with the pump. So I might just want the extra 2 cards, actually. Yeah, I kind of think that makes sense. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Question is, do I want to sack the Pilgrim of the Ages or a land? Probably the Pilgrim. We gain. They're at 3. So it could double block, but I'm ahead enough on the race where I think this is better. I wonder if it's better, because how much lands do we have now? 4, 5, 9, 10. With the Pilgrim, we'll be up. We'll probably just go for the Urza's Rage in case they have. I think this is probably better for us, to be honest. Because I could kill them right now, but if they have anything, we don't win. Whereas, it's actually interesting. I mean, I can also kill them in response. That's true. I can kill them in response to casting something. Okay. Well, that's cool. For that reason, do I not want to do a scry? I guess not, because if I draw a land, that's good for us anyway. So let's just do Historian here. And I can attack with Pilgrim, which is fine. Probably being too cautious here, but they did get us with a trick earlier, so it just seems like a good opportunity to wait it out. Because I think we even have the mana now, right? With 1, 5, 9. So we can even do this plus still Urza's Rage, so that's pretty cool. Oh. Alright. Alright. Probably got a little too cautious there, but it worked out, so we'll see for the next one. Alright, this hand has no white mana, but it also has no white spells, so we're going to keep it. I don't really want to shock an unwilling ingredient. Might be willing to get pinged for a little bit until I can block it, although it does have menace. It's just a menacing little bug. Alright, that one I have to shock, which is unfortunate because they're going to get something out of it. Probably an Inkling summoning or something. Or Intro to Prophecy. I guess that's not as bad. Sparring Regimen. Well, it's a tough one to beat. With the best summoning too? Uh-oh. I don't think this is going to work out too well for us. Guess we'll wait until they put the counter on the ingredient. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, they got us pretty good there. So, punished for that decision. Yeah. There's no way out of this at this point. I mean, I can lore hold command, I guess. I don't know why I'm doing this. It's kind of just... No, we're dead even if I do that. Because Unwilling Ingredient has menace, so... Punish myself this game. Deserved loss. Alright, we'll see you for the next one. Alright, this is a keep. Both colors, 3-drop, removal. Looks good to me. Guess I probably should have attacked first. So, I might as well. Yeah, we're keeping that on tap. Assistant and Mentor are not the most ideal synergy in the world, but not a big deal. That's a good one. All right. We'll see you for the next one. This hand is pretty awkward. 2 double whites, 3, I think we'll mull it. Like, we can play stuff there, but that hand seems too dangerous. This one, yeah, probably dump the Pigment Storm, I guess. It's actually kind of weird. I don't know what best to dump there. Pilgrim actually still seems good here, so. Nothing currently to bring back with the War Singer. Not that it's that big of a deal. Well, it's a good draw. Let's get with the War Singer here. Guess we can heated debate this. That's a good draw. Umbros is a good one. Yeah, Lore Hole Command's cool, I guess. That's let's attack here, I guess. Alright, and I guess the plan is to command, create a 3/2 that's indestructible. So hope this works the way I want it. Yeah. That's cool. Alright. That worked pretty well. So now Dust Speaker can bring back stuff into our deck there. You don't have any cards left? Alright, that's good. So I guess we can we play any? Yeah, we can play them. That's pretty cool. Alright, well, we'll just put Shock back in for now. Actually, yeah, probably Shock, because Heated Debate we can get back with stuff, so yeah. I like that more. So we can do Assistant to get back command. We can do Rise of Extus. I think we do Assistant. Getting back command. Plus Pledge Mage. Alright. We'll see you for the next one. Alright, this one is a keep and real good looking hand. Alright. Snap kill that. So next turn we can do the Mentor or the Pledge Mage. Probably the Mentor. Makes the most sense. Sure. So, yeah, we'll just do the Mentor. The attack with the Fractal will block. We'll just do Pledge Mage here. Professor's a good one. We'll just trade for the Mathematician. So best use of mana is probably Pigment Storm. Yeah, I suppose this makes sense. We don't deal as much damage, but we get that off the board, we get in. Then next turn I can go Pilgrim plus Heated Debate if I need to. Good Mage Duel, look at Tendrils. Both are pretty good. I'd rather see Mage Duel just because it's still a trade. That's not the end of the world. Now we can go Pilgrim plus Pledge Mage, so that's cool. We'll do that. Then next turn we can go Heated Debate plus General, so we can kill the Elite. And we'll attack with the Pilgrim, too, because we can get it back. Kind of okay trading here. Prevents damage, and I feel like it's going to have the same outcome anyway if I had attacked with it, so I'm alright with that. Well, now I guess I could have killed both and gotten in, but do I really want to use a Heated Debate on a pest? No. No, I don't. So we'll kill that. We'll go flying. Play the General. And get in for 3. Sure. So best use of mana would be the Pilgrim, but Historian actually puts a body on the board, so maybe I do that one instead. This comes in tapped, right? Yeah. All right. Oh. It's pretty good. Ooh, Hall Monitor is a good one too, so we'll do this. Bring that back to our hand. Well, I guess probably didn't need to do it like that, because now we can't Heated Debate. That was probably not the right way to sequence that. That was just the quick way to sequence that. But I guess I do really want to cast Heated Debate on my turn, so I can give Pledge Mage flying, but it's alright. Sure. Alright, well, so I don't have the mana to do 4, 5, 7, so I could do this. It takes me 4. Oh, I do have the mana to do this, huh? Okay. Well, that's cool. So we'll do the Pilgrim. Pest Summoning's a good one. Guess we don't need to attack with the Pledge Mage there. Interesting. They're giving me a red mana too, instead of a green. Well, I guess that makes sense. They don't know if I need a green. Oh, Time Warp, nice. They have another Ether Helix. They're digging through their graveyard, so it makes me think yes. Alright. That makes sense. So we have 9 mana, which means we can play everything in our hand. So we probably just attack with these two and go first year Pledge Mage. I mean, another option is to go, let's see, Pilgrim, get a Plains. No, I don't have the mana to do all that. So let's just do Pledge Mage plus first year. Bookworm's a good one. So can tap. Oh, that's a good one. So let's debate the professor. And we'll go flying. And then we can make it so that can't block. And then we can get in with these 3. So they'll take, well, they lose some blockers. We lose a pretty good pigment storm target too, though, but ultimately I think this is okay. I mean, it's certainly better if we can lifelink our Pledge Mage successfully here, but we'll see if that happens. Lower hold command would be my guess. And then they would have the mana to sack Letter of Acceptance and play it, as a matter of fact. Not now, I guess. Oh, and we drew our own. Well, how much mana do we have? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So just shy. I guess the question is, can I kill them here? I think so, right? It depends on what their last card is, but we're going to go for the Pigment Storm on the assistant play. And get lifelink. Like, they don't have the mana to sack Letter of Acceptance and cast Lower Hold Command, thankfully. Yeah. Oh, geez. Nice couple last cards to have. Cripes. So let's see. Is there a way to not die here? I don't think so. I don't think there's a way to not die here now. Because of how good Lower Hold Command is. Like, basically, well, yeah, they can Helix us. We have to block with everything to not die. And then we lose everything and we can't win. So I don't think that's going to work. Because Lower Hold Command is, they can buff, and Bookworm has Trample. So we only have 4 toughness blocking. Oh, they did it to that instead, huh? Well, huh. That might have... Jeez. Nice draw. For perfect mana, too. Alright. I guess they were meant to win this one. You can have it. Alright. We'll see you for the next one. Alright. This hand is a keep. Looks good. Hopefully they just play a Spectacle Mage so I can kill it. Oh, Venerable Warsinger. That is a good one. I think we'll just do command and make a 3/2 and kill the Warsinger, probably. Or I guess we can do it this way instead. So we'll kill that. We gain 3. They could this could backfire on us, but I'm gonna go for it. Alright, they had what they needed, so they'll get their thing back. So we'll play the Speaker. So I can get my Pledge Mage back. I think we... Can we still do the Dust Speaker? So they have 4 spells in hand. Jeez, that's worrisome. unless they're all 5-mana spells. That's good. Let's we'll just well, if they double block, I can kill both their guys. Let's just attack with the Dust Speaker here. So they might double block. But they took it instead, which is fine. So instead we go land. Well, I feel like they're a ways away from copying with Rutha, so might be wrong. We'll see. Wish I could do the assistant as well, but we'll do it this way. Problem with if I don't kill the Warsinger, they can get back something. Yeah. They're going to copy it with Rutha? That wouldn't be that bad. I don't know if they even want to. Sure. We've seen like 6 extra cards. That's cool. Still 2 lands away from Urza's Rage doing it, and we're 1 burn away from dying here. Like, Pigment Storm gets us, and Shock, Urza's Rage. At least Urza's Rage is a rare one, but yeah, quite a few things that kill us here. Alright, well, we're going to go for it. Alright, looks like we got there. Thankfully. Close one, though. Had to see like 8 extra cards with Ardent Dustspeaker, but we got there. Alright, let's see you for the next one. Alright, last game here. No white mana. I feel like we probably can do better than that. We'll keep this one. We'll probably dump a Pigment Storm. Yeah, this is probably better. At least it has both colors. That other one had mana and I don't know. It just wasn't great. That was a good draw. Alright. It's fine. So I think we actually do Mentor first here, because then Warsinger can get it back at some point. Sure. Alright. So we'll go land, Warsinger, pass. And I didn't do the tap land so I can leave up Shock in case they attack with the general here. Alright. So we'll kill the general. 3 cards left. Alright, so we'll go Pilgrim, get a Plains, and play the Campus, pass. So I think we'll just block that, prevent some damage, and we'll go land. Storm. Discarding Pigment Storm and Blood Age General. Huh. It's unexpected. So now we'll just do Pledge Mage plus Historian. Set up for our own Pigment Storm here. Get some lifelink going, hopefully. Well, yeah. Pigment Storm that little dude, so. And I'll choose lifelink, actually. Happy to trade if they want to. Happy to gain life as well. Sure. Guess we'll take it. Alright, so we can go and get in for 2. Guntorius is a pretty good one. So we'll do the Pilgrim here. He debates a good one too. Do the Pilgrim. And pass. Sure. So that's a weird choice, actually. So I probably killed a Mentor, I guess. I suppose we take 2. Oh, that's cool. So can do this plus play it. That might be the best use of mana here. Continue to deck then. And we have like a good double block for Quintorius. I guess they get a dude if we do that, so maybe just take it. Alright, well, that's cool. So now we can go this, kill that. Alright. Well, ended up getting there. I feel like it's been a while since I've won a best of 1. Been winning a lot of best of 3s, but not so many best of 1s. Alright, the deck was really good. So you can, in fact, win with lower hold. That's good. Let's see what we got. Pack 1, pick 1. I think it would be easy Mage Duel. Just think it's great removal. Easy pick there, I think. Good lesson in there, too, with the Necrotic Fumes. Alright, here. Yeah, probably Mage Duel again. Oh, never mind. Igneous Inspiration would be the pick for sure. 3 damage to any target and learn. Yeah, alright. Inspiration over Mage Duel for sure. Here. Could go with the Professor to take monocolor, or we could take the gold removal. Closing Statement is very good. Deals with everything. It's instant speed. You can get a 2-for-1 out of it. It's probably worth it to take the Statement. Here, pack 1, pick 1. We'd probably take the Fractal Summoning. It's just a solid lesson. You can play it in a lot of decks. I do think Practical Research is very good too. Could see Tang. I think there's an argument to take the Research, but Summoning is a solid lesson, and it leaves you open to at least 3 archetypes. Here, pack one, pick one. I'd probably go Mage Duel, I think, over Mortality Spear. This deals with more, but it's multicolor. Trickster is good too, but I'd still go Duel. And finally, last pick, I would probably go Symmetrist over Arch and Pop Quiz, both of which are pretty good too. But yeah, I'd take the Symmetrist there. All right. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you for the next one.